Hey guys, how's it going? And thanks for coming. I'm Nick and this is Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money because you know schools aren't. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. So let's get started. So in this video, guys, we're going over 11 of some high paying jobs that are over $100,000, six figures, that you do not need a degree for. Now, there are a lot of lists out there. There's a lot of websites that talk about this stuff. I found this one that I actually like a lot. Kind of weird, number 11, but I like a lot of these. However, before we get into it, and by the way, you could skip around. I'll leave timestamps in the description so you could skip between ones. And I have an important motivational wisdom announcement at the end to go along with this list. Because it's a little bit deeper and more and almost detrimental to know and understand, to go through life and not only go for money in these jobs, but there are other things to consider. So like you kind of heard in my intro, I'm kind of on the fence with college and school. You know, I try to talk about stuff that they don't teach you in school, which is a lot of things. But just the cost of school at this point is like, it gets to a point where the cost simply outweighs the result and what you get from that degree, which is essentially salary from a job. We're at loads of debt at this point, and we're getting to that level where it's almost becoming like almost not worth going to school. So this is definitely one of the reasons why I'm doing this video for you guys. So whether you're starting to look around for different degrees or jobs, you're getting into the field, these are some ones that you don't need a degree, or if you have or decided that your degree is useless or you want to move away from that, there are other options. And that could be for anyone. And I'm not saying that college degrees are completely worthless, but if you don't use them, then they are. So this list proves that you can make money without a degree, and you might not realize this, but there was once a time that way back when, that people actually didn't have degrees, made money, and survived with no college. So it's possible. So let's get right into it, guys. So the first job that you could get without a degree is a real estate broker. Now, I like this idea a lot because essentially a lot of people could just get into real estate in many different ways. You could be an investor in real estate as well. So you can see that it does require a license. Interested applicants only need a high school diploma to apply. So that essentially means that anyone could get involved in it. You can see the salary range there. Of course, it does vary drastically. It depends how much effort you put into it and your your location, but they say ranges from $30,000 to $180,000. So you could be real estate agents or realtors, so you could sell these houses for other people. You could be one of those people that flip houses, so you try to find one for a deal, then you flip it for a profit. That was hot during, unfortunately, the 2008 crash, so that didn't work out well, but you could still make money with that. Just be smart about it. You could also be an investor in real estate. So if you just buy a piece of property and rent it out for someone, heck, you could even rent out your own house. Maybe if you have like a spare bedroom, basement, attic, multifamily, split level, whatever, you could rent it out, and so you get rental income every single month. The second job we're looking at right now is air traffic controller. Now this one's pretty interesting. I like this one. So the traffic controllers have to take multiple tests, participate in pre-employment medical screenings, submit to background examinations, and take classes. But you can see large salaries upward around $150,000. So I don't think this one's going away anytime soon. A lot of people, not only go away for vacations and stuff like that, travel the world, but also for business. People use airplanes all the time. You have to watch out for their safety. This is high stress, you gotta worry about people's lives. But the salary is up there and you could go for it. So number 3 I love because it's more entrepreneurial, more creative, and you could actually do something that you love to do, which is part of the important announcement, motivational wisdom thing at the end that I'm going to tell you guys. But this is small business owners. Literally anyone could do this. but you could set your own hours, create your own business, literally whatever you want, and it's easier than ever today because of the internet. So this requires a lot of self-motivation. You know, you have to force yourself to actually do things. No one's just going to tell you what to do. You have to create something, and that's actually very difficult. You know, this is everyone's dream, but not everyone may do this. But this is great because you could actually go for something that you love, and like I said, with the internet, you could start it on YouTube. You could, you know, buy, if you want to go retail, you could buy your own store, sell things out of that. Or you could, you know, do Instagram affiliate marketing. There are so many opportunities out there. I would definitely recommend looking into further for anybody. And even if you have a job, you could use this as like a side hobby, a side business, and grow it that way. You know, sometimes it requires some capital to start up. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, you could even sell things online through Amazon or eBay. There are tons of options. But I think if you want to start this on the side, because you still kind of need some income coming in, maybe from a job, to grow your side business on the side, and then grow from there. Number 4 job is fire chief. So most firefighters have at least a high school diploma, and if they stay with a division or battalion long enough, working through the ranks, they could step into a leadership role with the department, and you can see the salary ranges between low 40s to upward of over $100,000. So this one takes a lot of courage. You're saving lives, putting your own life at risk, but this could be very rewarding, not only financially, but you could actually help with anyone in danger. The 5th job we're looking at, which is, I heard this before, they actually get a bunch of money, and a lot of people don't realize this, but this is construction manager. Also just construction in general. But if you worked in construction several years, you may be ready to step into the role of construction manager. Managers must be on call most of the day in case any emergencies or delays, and they frequently promote from within. So like I said, not only managers, but construction in general. But for this specific construction managers, their range is from like low 40s upwards over $100,000. They say around 130. Number 6 job without a degree is plumber. Now this is like a lot of people don't know this type of stuff, like how to handle plumbing. I'll also tell you, like, this could also kind of go for electricians. People don't know this work, so they hire someone to do it. So many plumbers make an excellent income without having a college degree. They learn the trade through technical schools or apprenticeships. Always high demand. Exactly. So you could see their plumbing salaries could soar as high as $100,000. And I noticed with a lot of contractors like this, it could be like such a small little job. It might take like 5-10 minutes, and you're paying the guy like a couple $100. Number 7, which is network or IT manager. So someone has to keep computers and related equipment working flawlessly, and corporations pay well for experienced IT people. And this could be really like anywhere, because every business uses computers and stuff like that. So interested applicants have to keep up with current technology. So those salaries were around $50,000 to over $100,000. But like that said, technology is constantly improving, constantly getting faster, more advanced, and more complex, that normal people have no idea what's going on. So if you understand something, you're going to know more than most people, and people are going to hire you for your knowledge. The next one I kind of like because it has some diverse careers out there, and everyone likes food. So number 8, which is hotel executive chef. I didn't even think of this one, so this is kind of interesting. But sought after executive chefs can easily make over $100,000 a year. Unfortunately, they do work long hours, spend a lot of time away, and high stress. So for people that love to cook, there are options out there as well, not only for like hotels, but I'm sure there are also like restaurants out there that you can cook for. People love cooking. People love eating probably even more, so the demand is out there. Now number 9, I've seen in like every list that I saw, and this a lot of people might not even realize, but they get a lot of money. So this is radiation therapist. So most have a 2-year associate's degree or certificate in radiation therapy. So you don't need a 4-year college degree. They use radiation to treat cancer cells in patients, and they could be making over $100K. The 10th job without a degree to get high paying is a court reporter. So they transcribe a lot of words per minute, so they're in court just typing away, transcribing and everything like that. So some people might be interested in that. I won't be, but you know, you could definitely make good money with that. They're saying you can make from, starting 30,000, but could range all the way up to 100,000. People are always getting in trouble going to court, so you'll be fine. Jobs are gonna be there. And the number 11 job is pretty interesting, actually, is a pilot. So obviously, kind of relating to the air traffic controller that we talked about before, but also with pilots. So this could be with commercial airlines, could be cargo airlines and corporations. They could be over $100,000 in salary. Obviously, you need experience doing this. You need licenses to do this as well, but essentially anyone can get into this field. So that was the 11 jobs that make a good amount of money without a college degree. Now, like I promised you guys, is the important announcement. So just understand that yes, money is important and we have to use it for everything that we need essentially to survive. But money is not everything. I showed you a lot of these jobs that have high salaries, but just because you're making a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a great life and be happy. So try to do something that interests you or something that you love. And people say this all the time, and it's not going to be easy because sometimes doing something that you love might not even exist yet, and you have to be creative and you might have to start your own thing. So it's going to take time, patience, and a lot of hard work to get there. But you could still do something that you enjoy, so you could actually love what you do, because most people do not. Because I'll tell you, most people hate their jobs. So, if you have to start something on the side, like we said with the side business, if you hate what you're doing, that's pretty good motivation for you to continue on something or do something on the side. Because I feel like a lot of people give up on their dreams. You know, they get stuck in the rat race. They just dedicate their life to a job, essentially, and they give up on all their dreams that they once thought were possible and that they loved. And now, they're just trying to relax on the weekends, watch TV, and watch someone else go for their own dreams. So do not follow anyone else in life, guys. Create something for yourself. Realize that you can achieve your dreams. You have to work a little hard at it. Maybe not a little, probably a lot, but it is possible. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this opens your mind that you don't only need a college degree, and anyone could also do something on the side for something they enjoy. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.